Hi, Sister Ann Laughlin, Beacon of Hope's Women's Outreach, and I'm reading the book I published before it was actually finished, because I was told I was dying. So there are spaces here, and I'll try to fill in the blanks while I'm reading. But in the meantime, let's just keep on moving forward. Oh, let's see where I left off. The strangeness was when Marcus moved in with Martin and me. Martin, my son. Because Marcus kept coming back to me, I believed he wanted the marriage to work, and I tried to make it work. 7 years of trying to make the marriage work and get him sober was not going to happen. He had to want to become sober himself, and he wanted to assume the worst. Therefore, he was not going to become and stay sober. Marcus was a loving husband when he was sober, but the most violent person I ever knew when he was drunk. Another hell. One day, Marcus tried to strangle me with a phone cord. Took 5 police officers to get him under control. Martin, my son, hid under his bed because the fight... Sorry, I have to turn the page. Was so bad. I was taken to the hospital because I could not breathe. And Marcus was taken to jail for domestic violence. And in future, you'll have to come back or make a comment to ask me to fill in on how his record somehow got cleaned. Anyway, keep going on. The police kept him in a holding cell for processing, while my son Martin was safe and kept at a neighbor's home till I got out of the hospital. I guess attempted murder by married couples does not mean attempted murder in the Commonwealth of Virginia. He spent a few days in jail and made bail. When we went to court, Marcus being 6 foot 4 inches tall, he actually accused me of hitting him first. And I thought the judge was going to fall out of his seat laughing. I'm only 5 foot 4 inches at the time. Maybe weighed 125 pounds. Judge asked me questions and it still came down to he said, she said. Since then, somehow Marcus has cleared his record of domestic violence. Yeah, like I said, let's go back to that sometime. Remind me to go back to it. Anyway, if you're just now joining me, new to my channel, my videos are limited to 5 minutes, and Journey to Faith is my book that a lot of people think is just my biography, but it's actually meant to be a self-help book for people that are abused or struggling with trials in their life. And it's meant to help you to know that as long as you have faith, you can survive anything. The word victim means that you're in a situation where you have no control of the situation. You could be a child being molested, being beat by an alcoholic, abusive parent, being raped by a stranger, or even raped by your own spouse. But that's not the only time you're a victim. You can be a victim having a heart attack, victim of strokes like me. There are situations that you have no control. But that doesn't mean that you can't survive it. To be a survivor, you have to make the decision to move forwards. To make a decision, you're using it here. To have the strength and the courage and have faith, that comes from here, that comes from your heart. So make the decision with that faith. Become stronger. Dig yourself out of that hole. If you're a woman, you got claws. Claw yourself out of that hole. Climb out. It don't matter if you're male, female. Doesn't matter what your race is. Doesn't matter how old you are. Whatever the difficulty is in your life, you can survive it if you have faith. Just keep that faith. Build your strength inside you. And just keep working forward. Running short of time. I'll start my next video with chapter 11, which is God Has a Plan. Remember when you see me pulling my book close to me that I'm short, have low vision, and my glasses are broke, so I'm dealing with low vision, low lights, but I'm doing my best to keep going forwards. And I truly hope that my story either helps you or someone you know that's going through a hardship time. You don't have to be a victim forever. It's your choice. God bless.